The weekend is upon us again, and of course, you know that comes with top exciting football actions from all over the continent of Europe. And today we're starting our preview focus from the EPL. With the first game coming up in the EPL early kickoff, Aston Villa up against Manchester City. And of course, we know that Aston Villa right now, not really top, but their form is better off that of Manchester City. Manchester City, their last game, they lost against Manchester United in the Manchester Derby. So, Mickey, I'll start from you. Aston Villa up against Manchester City. You'll say.
I really don't have much thing to say about the game, but it's going to be a tough one to Man City.
Very tough one.
Because right now, City is down.
Very down.
Mentally, they are down. Physically, they are down. Don't even understand the team anymore. And you see Aston Villa on the other hand, they are picking up their game gradually. Unlike 4 matches ago, you see them now in their previous matches, 1 to 3 matches ago, they have been okay in their performance. See, they are picking up now, and City have not gotten in 6 matches now. I think City have won them only 1 in away matches. So I don't see City winning the game, and I see Aston Villa taking over the game.
What was your
now,
prediction?
Aston Villa is very okay mentally and physically to lead the game and take over the results. What I have to say, 2-1
In favor of.
in favor of Aston Villa.
My prediction is a 1-1 draw. Full-time draw, 1-1.
That is your opinion. But me, I see Aston Villa winning the game.
Okay, so coach, you say.
Yes, we cannot crucify Man City because of their poor run. But I don't think that they will tell us the time they will resurrect. And I believe the time for them to resurrect is this weekend's match. Though Aston Villa, is trying to get it, right, but they are not getting it exactly what their coach is expecting of them.
Definitely.
The same thing with Man City. But I know that this match, there are things you do at times. You really have to ask yourself what's really going on, what's happening. I know that Guardiola before now must have asked himself what is wrong. And I see him getting it right in this Aston Villa match.
Even when City is okay. Guardiola,
always struggle to beat
he find it difficult to beat Aston Villa.
Yeah. You are saying it right. No, you are saying it right. They find it difficult to win Aston Villa, but at the end they will still win Aston Villa. So what you are talking about?
They always win Aston Villa when it's a home match, not a away match.
What you are saying now is there will be a change in the history of Man City's game this season in this match.
You mean Aston Villa?
Yes, they will use Aston Villa to change the story.
Yeah,
And I see Man City winning Aston Villa 2-1 because I know that both of them will score.
So your prediction is Aston Villa,
Aston
Man
Villa
City
1, Man City 2.
2. So 2-1 in favor of Aston Villa. I'm predicting a full-time draw. So CJ, what's your say?
That would be a tough game to me because both teams in the Premier League have not been doing well. I can only vouch on Aston Villa doing well in the Champions League. When it coming to the Premier League, I don't think they actually now they're ahead of Man City.
They're ahead of Man City.
They're ahead of Man City, but to check out their form, they are not still in a proper form. And they are not the kind of team that you say these are a team that will definitely give Man City a tough time. Though in their home soil, it's always
The last time City beat Aston Villa at home, it was 2019.
Their last 2 meetings.
So a win there.
It's very hard for City
Yes.
to.
So what I'm trying-
But if we should, sorry, coach. But if we should check out, football always comes around in so many ways. You understand?
That is it.
You don't
This
know
is game
when
of football.
you don't know when things will turn for a team. You don't know when they will start it and how it's going to end. You understand? As coach said, City might use Aston Villa to pick up, and that's the same thing.
We
I'm
keep
saying.
hoping that every
it's
week
football,
game, we keep hoping.
Yeah, that was the way we are hoping for Man U, and Man U beat Man City.
Coach, I don't see it
Definitely.
coming.
Do you understand what I'm saying? We are hoping that Man U
They
will.
are like
Man U
a this.
will.
For you to
So I don't see them.
for Man U at that time to beat City in City's home.
The home. Check the record. Check the record.
What
Yeah,
are you saying?
before it happened.
Is it United?
Yeah.
Yes.
Beating City
In
at
their home.
away.
At City
I
home.
said it. I know it will come.
No, you.
It's not that
okay,
when-
you felt,
I know I said that.
because City is not on their Like
That is why I said that. And
But
The same thing. The same thing with Manchester United. Manchester United was not even on their own good time.
not when it comes to City.
And
Because I know how to deal with City.
And the same way, not
So
the
you
same
don't
way
use
in
City
Aston
as-
Villa. You see it happen.
Man City has been finding it difficult to beat Aston Villa when they are in away matches.
That's
they
why.
are
That's why
finding
coach
it
is
so
saying
difficult to
something
beat
that
the match.
it's not. See,
If record will repeat,
If-
record keep on repeating, which means every team must be beating everything that they have been beating.
definitely. So there's a
So there must be a
might
time
come
to
when
rewrite
you
a
break
history.
it. Yes, that's the thing. So to me, I'm just like in a 1 foot side. I would say is either a draw game
Draw game.
or City winning.
City win or draw.
A draw. That's either a 1-1 or a 2-2.
So our next game of focus still in the EPL, Crystal Palace against Arsenal. My own prediction concerning, if I put into consideration what they played yesterday, yes, Arsenal had to rest some players. I still see Arsenal win and over 2.5. So coach, what's your say?
Arsenal win Crystal
Crystal
Palace
Palace at home.
At home. And you know they played EFL
EFL yesterday.
in the midweek.
And Arsenal is still home again.
And Arsenal
Home this weekend.
won.
Away this weekend.
Yeah, Arsenal
Yes,
won.
won at home.
If you check history of how they play EFL, FA Cup, and
Carling Cup.
and
The
The league,
yeah,
after going from cup
yes,
games
after playing for
to
one
league
cup
games,
to
yes,
EPL,
Yeah.
if you see that when they meet midweek, the same team meet again in the EPL, it's not always
easy.
an easy thing for the one that won. Arsenal won this match, and they are going away to Crystal Palace.
Yes.
They are not going to see that match easy because Crystal Palace might not allow them to beat them 2 times under 3 days.
Yeah, that's
And that will be a point that Crystal Palace will have to face Arsenal.
Coach, point of correction. It depends on the team. Because I remember that Manchester City, Man United, I mean to say, beat Leicester City for League Cup, still come back to League, trash them again.
Trash them.
But trashing,
wait.
was it that same fight?
It wasn't the same week.
Beating it, and
It wasn't the same week.
It was not the
It
same
wasn't
week.
the same week.
Manchester beat them with
No,
was not
it
the
wasn't
same
the same week.
Man United.
No. What you're saying, it is
Was
not
it
the
that
same week.
in the space
The
of 3
same week now.
No.
Was not.
It's
was
a
it not-
week.
Okay,
Last
but
time,
it was not
that-
in the space
I
of
think
3
it's
days.
a week.
This
It
story
was
was the
it was
coach.
It's
the same
the
week.
interim
It's the
coach.
same week.
It's the
Same
week.
week.
It's the week. After
That was
midweek,
the-
Let's
next
see,
week,
let's see.
weekend,
We see.
Manchester hammer them again.
Nestor
What are
won.
you saying?
Nestor won Leicester City
in the league.
In
in the league.
No, first in the cup.
First in the cup.
Yes.
Do you know that? Do you know that he what is his name? Nestor oversaw one match before taking over. He oversaw one match, the one that he attended the match, but the one at the door.
No, I mean when
he was the coach of
when
Manchester.
he was coach of Manchester is what I'm saying.
When he was coach of Manchester,
Yes.
he won them in
Cup, Carabao
Then
Cup.
league.
not the same weekend.
Same
It was
week.
the following weekend.
No. It's
There
same
was,
week.
there was no Champions League that week.
It's
that
same
midweek.
week.
They won
I'm
them
very
in the
sure.
League Cup.
Midweek,
Then they played in the
weekend.
league. You see
He
one
started
them.
them
What
again.
you're saying now is based on the team, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
It depends on the team.
Yeah, it depends
but
on the
a
team.
team like Crystal Palace, you cannot compare them with the form of Leicester City. Then Crystal Palace is a team to reckon
And
with.
Crystal Palace
When it comes
at
to
home,
meeting
they are
big teams,
better.
yes. When it comes to meeting big teams, Crystal Palace is a team to reckon with.
Yeah.
So you don't take them easily like that. So they will not allow Arsenal to beat them
Twice.
the second time. I see that match being a draw, 1-1 draw.
I'm on defense of 2-1 in favor of Arsenal.
Okay, that is your own view. But I see Crystal Palace
Draw.
1, I see Arsenal 1.
1. Okay. So Mickey, what's your say?
What I want to say, England is a kind of team that they believe in record.
Record. History.
You know, history always speak when it comes to England teams. And for 6 matches now, Crystal Palace have not gotten any win from Arsenal.
Their last 6 meetings.
In last 6 meetings, they have not even seen draw. So I don't know where the 1-1 draw will come.
And you
I
think
don't-
history will still repeat
Well,
itself?
when it comes
If
to-
history should be history, which means Liverpool and Man will be winning the league all the time. When we go to history,
when
And
he,
Madrid will be winning
we'll
the
be winning
Champions League all the time.
all the time when it comes to history.
there is some message that always coming. Always he keep repeating himself
The
when
time-
he come to a particular team.
No.
Arsenal
You can't.
and Crystal
You
Palace.
can't. It doesn't go that way.
I see Arsenal winning the game.
Yeah.
What's your full-time correct score?
And it will be in favor of Arsenal. 3-0, 3-1.
3-0, 3-1.
Nothing will stop Arsenal from winning the match.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Chief Priest has spoken. So CJ, what's your say?
To me, I would say I would actually go with what coach said. See, in football, there are sometimes in football you might play a team and you're coming back the next 3 or 4 days to play that same team, the morale they use in playing the cup is not the same morale they use to play in the league. And a league is a long run stuff. Every point is counted. You understand? Crystal in their home this season, they have not been bad, they have not been good. They're at an average place. You understand? At least they have dealt with some of the big boys, holding them to draw and winning some. You understand? But see, there's always one thing about this Crystal
Who
Palace.
are the big boys?
I don't.
They have not getting any draw from any big boy.
They won.
Have they played Liverpool?
I said Tottenham. I think they won Tottenham. Yeah.
They play draw. They play 1-1 draw. It's not a big team. Why you want to mention a big team?
What are the big teams?
If you want to mention big team in EPL, you mention team like Man City, team like Manchester United, team like Arsenal, team like Liverpool.
That's all.
Yes.
Then why are you talking about Aston Villa holding a big team like Man City?
I say Aston Villa mentally they are okay.
In what way?
Now.
In the Premier League,
Man City, Man City.
In the Premier League, Man City is ahead of them in the table.
You judge the team.
I think he's judging based on current
form.
And I'm telling you, the form of Crystal Palace is ahead of Aston Villa.
If you judge based on current form, then you forget about history.
Crystal Palace.
I don't know how you guys. I don't know how you guys.
If you talk about present form, you forget about history.
More than Aston Villa. If you should check it out.
Aston Villa is a team that they are in a good form. They are in Champions League and they are doing well in the Champions League. Lately in EPL, they are doing well right now. And
that's why I said,
Man City, they have not been.
I think he has a valid reason.
They have not
I
been
just checked the stats of Aston Villa
and Crystal Palace
and Man City.
No, you don't check. No, sorry.
You
don't check Aston Villa and Man City.
2019.
You check the stats of their form of Aston Villa and Crystal Palace, then you know who is more informed.
At a way. That's what I'm saying.
Presently now.
Aston Villa is playing Man City, so the start should be Aston Villa up against Man City for now.
Okay, what is the stats?
The start of Aston Villa says they have a 60%
chance
win
of
rate.
winning.
No, 60% win rate in their last 5 games.
Against Man City.
Yeah,
no, in their last 5 games in all competition.
In all,
they've had 3 victories and 2 losses.
And where are the 3 victories?
And the 3 victories came back to back. Now wait.
That is what I'm using
in all competitions.
They defeated Brentford by 3 goals to 1. Defeated Southampton. Defeated. I don't
is
know.
Is he away home?
Defeated us.
Home and away and home.
They have 2 home victories, 1
away.
Away victory was in Champions League.
Yes.
So what I said they are good in Champions League, but in Premier League
I'm doing well in Champions League.
No, I understand what he's trying to say. Yeah. He's telling you that based on the current
form of City,
it is because of the current form that City has that people are picking points.
Look at City have played 11 matches.
This is what I really want you to understand.
11 games and they just got only
they are having a poor
one win.
City is having a poor run now.
Yes.
But the day that poor run will end, they will not write letter to anybody to tell that this poor run will end today.
Coach is trying to make you understand.
I understand
what I want you to understand.
Yeah, that's what I said. Now, in game of Crystal Palace playing Arsenal, you played Crystal Palace. Okay, let's check out the attacker. This guy, the number 9, he didn't start the game in the cup.
Are you talking about Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
Did I let him start?
That's what I said. Okay, do you know those strikers? See, there are people there. See, Crystal Palace is a team here. You don't just write them off. They might shock you.
Yes.
I just checked Crystal Palace stats too, and Aston Villa stats is still ahead of Crystal Palace.
Remove Champions League. Take the Champions League off.
In all competition.
Take the Champions League off.
In all competition.
Take the Champions League
their last
off.
5 games.
And Crystal Palace is not playing Champions League.
Wait now.
That's what I said.
Excluding the Champions League, their form is still better than that of Crystal Palace. The start is not lying.
Last 5 games. Last 5 games.
I don't know what you guys are following. I'm following these people very well. I know what I'm saying.
So you've not given your prediction?
Well, to me, I would say playing Crystal Palace in their home soil, definitely they'll score you. It's a team that they are always same as Brentford. They are always attack minded because they have those skillful players that do penetration passes, and at least they have a good scorer. In as much as it might not be fantastic, so I would see that game as Arsenal winning 2-1.
Arsenal winning 2-1. That's my prediction too.
So that's the Arsenal winning 2-1.
So we'll shift our attention still in EPL. Next game to preview is Everton up against Chelsea. Everton are playing at home, and of course, their last game, they played against a London team, and they were able to go to the Emirates, played out a goalless draw as a morale booster. So I'll start with you, CJ. What's your say?
Well, they say it's a Merseyside blue and a London blue, right?
Yeah, it's Merseyside,
so
the blue side of Merseyside.
So they are always fighting for that blue. Who has the most
Who has the color?
You understand? That's one thing about the both team. Because everybody will say, no, Chelsea, when it's Chelsea, they are the one that is the blues. You understand again? So Chelsea playing home, right, or away?
Chelsea away.
Away.
It's going to be difficult.
It's going to be difficult. Everton has picked, not actually because I speak, because last time I read about the team, they have a new owner. And you know when a new owner is coming into a new team, he has his own, and he has his own
philosophy.
Yeah, he's telling you, okay,
policies,
we need
patterns.
his own policy. We need to win games. We don't need this anymore. You have to do this now. Definitely things will change. Increase your salary. Okay, if you guys win this much, I'm giving you bonuses. You understand? Those are morale boosters.
And the last time they met in the league was a year ago.
Yeah, that's
December 10, 2023. And
Okay.
Everton won.
Everton
won by 2
because
goals.
Chelsea at that time they had Pochettino and they were not like really fantastic as they are now. You understand? So this time around, I definitely it will be a hard nut to crack, but Chelsea is going to survive it because those guys, as in the spirit, the coach Maresca has really imparted on those guys. If you should check out Jackson as a last season, Jackson he might have 5 chances, he will only convert 1. But this season, conversion rate in the Premier League, in EP as a whole, is Jackson, number 1. Chances created as an attacker is Jackson. You understand? So at least he has really improved, and other players in the team. So to me, I'm seeing that game as a 2-0 win for Chelsea.
2-0 win for Chelsea. Me, I'm on the fence. I see it as a draw. I don't know why, but I see it as a draw. Coach, what's your
You
say?
may see it as a draw, like what Chijoke said. And the start you brought. Everton won their last meeting last year. It's actually 1 year
1 year.
now. And if we go by history, Everton has to win. If we go by current form,
Chelsea
it
has to
means, so which one are we going to use now?
We are going with current form.
It's a psychological something. if you psych your player.
No, when you come to Chelsea now.
You see how it is?
But if you go by history, if you go by history.
I'm coming. That is a question I asked. You said we are going to use a...
No, check it history. Okay, let's go by history.
Listen, I said by what happened last year.
That's
Everton
fast.
won.
That was previous year before.
Listen. I said by what happened last year, which
Okay.
is history.
Okay.
The most current history.
Oh, now you use another English
No,
term.
I said the most current history. You might even go to 1870.
Yeah.
You might see that maybe their winning rate may be at par. Do you understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, based on the game this season, Everton is like a team like Fulham. They are coming up.
Yeah, they are coming up.
Do you understand me? And Chelsea is a high-scoring side. So that the match or the game, I see it as a game that will produce goals. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I'm taking it as an over 2. 3 goals will come in the match. But who will win?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I can't really
So
say.
12 and over 2.5.
Yes.
Your own prediction.
You're saying 12. Yeah.
Chief Mr. Football.
Well, if you look at Chelsea is, in fact, right now, Chelsea is in their top form.
And the most informed team right now.
Since, what is his name? This,
Maresca. The coach.
the man that left them, what is his name?
Last coach. Pochettino.
Not Pochettino. Pochettino didn't do anything for them. What is his name? Is it German man or what?
Tuchel.
Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel.
Since Tuchel left the team have not been up. They have been, I don't understand.
Neither here nor
But
there.
since
Actually, it was actually there when the season started crumbling.
Huh?
It was there when the season started.
no, Tuchel did well.
if-
After he won the Champions League, the next season they had issues.
When Tuchel was with Chelsea,
The first season.
yes, their team was okay. You can watch Chelsea game and you see their fans are happy. Everybody is happy.
Before Tuchel took over, do you know a coach was handling them that was doing well?
Is it not Conte?
And they were doing well.
That's what I'm saying. When Tuchel left,
When
that
Tuchel
was the
came,
last.
he was able to balance the team.
The
And he won the
team,
Champions
definitely.
I think he won them Champions League.
Yes, now
Yes,
what are
he
you
was able to
saying?
balance the
Tuchel
team.
was okay with
So
the team.
to a very large extent,
He was okay with the
It's
team.
not a failure.
It wasn't a failure
At all.
in Chelsea because
But
their
when-
fan,
but
everybody,
when-
the
but
atmosphere was
when
okay.
he left the second
It
season,
was when they
Chelsea
sold.
was-
No, it was
yes.
when they sold. When
They
they changed
made some-
ownership of the
yes.
Chelsea.
And we know it
FC.
affected them.
That was when Chelsea began to have
There was no
problems
sponsorship coming in. Nobody wanted to do business with them.
So that is what happened.
And
So
it was difficult for them to even convince players
As
to
of
sign
then,
long-term
when Tuchel was there,
contract then.
Chelsea was doing well. When Tuchel left, the ownership left. Chelsea,
Started crumbling.
the team turned to something else. But since the Maresca are alive, you see the game have balanced.
with the same.
It's not a new.
With the same- with
It's
the
a new, it's a new pattern.
with the
It's
same,
a new era. It's
ownership
a new performance. You
that's
see,
meant to take
everybody
to leave.
is doing
It's
well.
time to leave.
You look at Chelsea.
Pochettino to leave under one season.
You look at Chelsea now. You see that Chelsea is not a team that it's only this person scored get a goal. Everybody can
Their
score.
team is not built around anybody. It's a team.
Maresca is building this team like Guardiola previous season. Everybody scoring. So I see the game outrightly winning for Chelsea.
Outright winning for Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay, so our next focus is Bournemouth against Manchester United. Of course, you know Bournemouth. This season, there are no pushovers. At home, they've been very, very fantastic. And their last home game was against Tottenham Hotspur. I think they defeated Tottenham in that game. Yes,
Yeah,
they defeated Tottenham in that game. If I'm not mistaken, let me go back to the records. Sorry, permit me a
Yeah,
little time.
they beat Tottenham.
Defeated Tottenham, yes. So that's going to be a very tough game. My own prediction: full-time draw. Manchester United Bournemouth, full-time draw. So what's your say, Mickey?
This is United you are talking about. So when you want to address United, address them well. You understand? These
Well,
the
you have not
people.
won any trophy.
This-
season. Why would
When
we
you
address
hear
you?
when you hear United is red, you know what that means.
The devil in you guys
No,
have.
definitely you conquered.
Wait,
You
wait,
And,
hold on.
and if you check
United.
if you check
does
based on
not mean
current
that-
form, based on current form,
sometimes you guys-
Bournemouth are ahead.
What?
Current
Bournemouth
form.
are ahead. Yeah.
So I want to hold him there.
Yeah.
Bournemouth
Now, we want
ahead.
to use history.
Okay,
We
now,
know if it's
let's
history or
check.
not.
Their last meeting.
Don't go to history. Let's use current form.
Yeah, it's
We are going to start from history and current form. They will judge.
Okay.
Their last meeting at the Old Trafford was a year ago
They won the match.
by 3 unreplied
That
goals.
was the last winning they get from United. So what are you saying?
3 unreplied goals.
That was last season. Now.
Yeah, that was the last
A year
winning.
ago.
Yes, I know.
And
That's
currently, they have a better form
Than
compared
you.
to mine.
So
In the last six meeting, they just
no,
only 2
let's use
minutes
a
they
year
got
ago.
from
Let's
United.
use a year
I
ago.
don't
Let's
know.
not use the last 6
Okay, last
Let's
year
just use a year.
Okay,
Last
yes,
year,
they
and-
won-
and-
they
and
won-
current-
they
and
won
current
Manchester-
form.
They want Manchester.
The same ground they are playing today,
Yes.
this weekend.
There is always a payback time, and the
I love that
payback
word, payback time.
payback time have come.
Okay.
So, and you look at Manchester United, the team, the manager we had last season is not the manager we have now.
Sure.
Definitely, United will take down Bournemouth. I don't know how they will do that, but I know United is winning the game.
What was your prediction? Final score?
We have been scoring this season since when Amorim alive. We were not a team that will win you 1-0. We are winning the game 2-0.
This is your mouth.
3-0.
Anybody follow your mind?
No, I want to tell you, this is the new
That's you are
regime.
winning them.
Don't lose money. Man, you straight winning.
Great winning.
Yes.
What's your prediction? Final score?
3-1, 3-0. That is the score.
Multiple score.
Yes.
3-1, 3-0.
Because United- Ahmad will score. You want me to mention the name?
No worry, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not
No,
go there.
mention can answer.
But
Can
what
answer
is-
Rashford.
No,
You go
just
start,
call,
you go start.
don't from he knows
So, coach,
the,
what-
he knows
No,
the-
no,
he
no.
knows the goal scorers.
Yes, we know
Just
people that will
tell
get the goal for
The
us.
only thing is that he took away all the yardsticks that we have been using.
Yeah.
So
History and
yes, history and the form.
No,
So don't worry. No,
United.
don't worry.
History and
I know what I'm saying. So if we use form, definitely Man U will lose.
Yeah.
No, currently. We
Yeah,
cannot lose. Check out our 4 previous matches we played. Manchester,
General form, no competition. They're ahead of you.
forget. I said,
my man.
So, coach, what's your say?
You are my man.
Manchester United Bournemouth this weekend.
Yeah. It will be a very good match because I see Bournemouth now have players who are ready to score,
Yeah.
who wants to score,
wants
who want
to
to
play.
commit, defenders and get the goal.
Semenyo.
That's what I'm saying.
Prove it.
So the match will be a match that will, a game that will produce
Go
goals.
first.
You understand me? I see the game having been goal and over 2. But when it comes to the winning, I give Manchester win or draw.
This is how you guys said it the last time we want to meet City. You said
no,
see the match.
coach predicted the correct
I
score.
corrected I put the
He was
correct
the first
score.
to say
Man City
Man
1,
City
Man U
to
2.
lose.
That's what my prediction.
Yes, I said there will be okay. Yes.
Also,
So now, CJ, what's your say? Pick one. Bournemouth, Manchester United, Bournemouth, Old Trafford.
We know what you will
You know
say.
one thing about Man U.
Yeah.
No. If
You
I
know
should
what?
talk about the chief aspect, he believes Man U are always good. Even when it's Man U needs to be good. But
No, when you talk about the teams that I know I can beat, I will tell you I will beat
That's
them.
almost the same way you talk about Madrid now.
Eh?
You know they believe in
Man
Madrid
is
get
a
bad.
king. See, when you say
Easy.
king, see.
Man
Look
United,
at-
Man United.
Look at
No, see.
Look at-
because in
they
every
did not ask you this one.
in
Oh.
every aspect, you can't compare Madrid.
Well, let's not go to Madrid.
They did not ask you this
Man,
question. If you want, wait, say Madrid is
When-
what?
Yeah.
Only is a
United.
queen, I be a king.
Man-
I will come back to
Manchester
I'll
United,
let you
Bournemouth.
But you see, one
You
thing
go
about
to-
Man
Can
U,
you imagine?
definitely you claim the king of England. You're the king of England.
Everybody know.
Yeah,
Go
you're
straight to the
you're
point.
King of England, definitely. But you writing people off, don't write people off.
It
Because this
depends
one was
the
like,
team.
if you
It
check
depends the team.
history of 1 year, they trashed you 3-0.
I will know.
Present form ahead of you.
Every time I ain't cause am.
So you don't. So that has said sometimes you don't judge football like that. If sometimes we talk football based on statistics, you understand? It means so many big teams are going to be losing games because if they are not in the proper form, smaller teams will definitely beat them. You understand? But football does not work that way. Football works okay. Going to the pitch, change of tactics, change of so many things, formation, and you see the players will have some mentality that this game we need to win this game. Oh. We no win this game, problem go deal. New coach don't come. Everybody fight for shirt for team. Oh. So you understand? That's the mentality Man U has now. And the coach is a coach that does not make nonsense. You understand? For him to have dropped Garnacho and Rashford and telling Rashford he needs to leave the team. See that?
No, he didn't.
wants-
He didn't say that. Don't say that. He didn't tell him.
He
No, Rashford openly said
wants to leave.
he doesn't care if he leaves.
Yes,
and-
and nobody have
see-
asked Rashford to leave the
And
team.
nobody's asking him to leave the team.
Yes.
But for you, see, a whole player like Rashford.
It's not a
There
hole.
was a- there-
Nobody has the shirt permanently. When you are down,
Nobody has the share.
when you are down,
There's a-
then
there's
there
a
will be a
time
little
Rashford
bit
was
of
down.
correction,
There was a time
correcting
Rashford
the
was
team.
down, but at least they play him from second half because they know no matter it might be, he might see do some.
See, let me tell you. Do you know what Rashford is
Man City
doing
last
in the
season
season from Manchester
Man
United?
City match last
It's
season.
all
he turned
glory.
outside shot.
Let me
He was
tell
right
you,
from
it's
that
not doing
period.
anything for us right now.
That's what I'm telling you now.
But it's
Because
why- we
that's
are
all
just
it's
using
philosophy, because if you don't work for him, everything will be on his head. You'll sack him. The way he might be betting you as a player, okay, do this. This is the coach. He does not want this. He's bringing. He said,
But
this is
what I
all
want
preseason.
to
In
say is
preseason
this.
is when you're
He
not
never
good.
asked him to go.
Okay, in as much as sorry for that, he never asked him to go.
Yes.
But it's like a help opening to Rashford that what he's trying to let him know. If you don't do what I want you to do, you would go.
It depends on you to understand it that way. Because
See,
I remember when they were dropping Maguire.
Let me tell you.
Maguire never want to he step up his game. You see Maguire coming
when
from the first start of the game.
See, let me tell you.
You
Sorry,
you
Mikel,
work hard.
Chief Priest.
You will be used for the
Let
first
me-
team.
Let me say, sorry to say, if Maguire was that fantastic in Man U, do you think Man U would buy the lights? Do you know you guys have more central defenders?
Maguire was not okay then.
Even
was
till
the
now,
reason why.
he's see, if
But it's coming up.
he's coming up definitely. That's what I'm telling you now. The coach, you're coming with a new coach coming to your team. You will change so many
things.
You
must
understand?
be changed.
You must step up.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you go. Not him will go.
From the
Because
dressing room, many things will be
that's the
changed.
thing. That's what I'm trying to let you know. To me, Man U will win the game. Man U will win
What's your
Bournemouth
final
because
score?
definitely you want to give a payback.
I love
And
that.
under the coach
Keep
of
it up.
Amorim,
Keep it up.
Amorim would not want to like, I won Man City, and you want me to
Doesn't
lose
want to
this game?
relent.
He would
Who is
definitely
Bournemouth?
tell the boys, guys, can we make this game a 5 straight win?
Who is Bournemouth?
Because you know they're playing tougher teams. Man U schedule this period till January. They have tougher games to play. So they need this opportunity now. They don't want to waste it. So they need to win Bournemouth. I would say 2-1, 3-1. So that's what I'm giving for the
In favor of
score.
Manchester
In
United.
favor of Manchester United.
All right. So to our last game of preview, the EPL is the big one happening. Tottenham Hotspur up against Liverpool. Me, personally, I have seen Liverpool play with one man down. I have seen Liverpool play under pressure. I have seen Liverpool play top teams. I have seen Liverpool come back from a go down win. And with what Tottenham are playing and how easy they find it to concede goals, I give Liverpool outright winning 2-0 correct score. So, Coach, I'll start with you. What's your own say?
Yeah, when you see a team that has stepped up in scoring goals, you can't write them off from scoring goals.
Never.
Tottenham in their previous 3 matches,
It was
they have been
3,
scoring
4,
And they've been
5.
conceding.
scoring goals. Yes, they have been conceding. You understand me?
No, the last 2 games,
This one, the last one was
They
6.
They played against the weakest team in EPL and they won 5-0. I will not give credit to
It's always
that. Every big team have gone there.
How many of the big teams scored up to 6?
When I mean, they've all gone
You
to
understand me?
Southampton.
So what I'm
Against
saying-
the weakest team. Liverpool played the weakest team.
So whatever
This
happens,
is Southampton.
They benched their play. They benched.
No.
Southampton, they
You know, they
Yes,
started
that was
yesterday.
No.
in the
They
league.
played 3-2 in the
In
league.
the league,
They played 2-2.
Okay, that was in the league.
Yes.
I mean, every big team have gone there and picked up
So
with
that,
3 points.
That's
I
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
I know.
It's-
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Southampton. I'm talking about Tottenham,
Tottenham.
Scoring
because
goals.
there are some teams that did not even score up to 3
That's true.
in that
Against them.
against Southampton. But this game, Tottenham Liverpool, will be a big cracker.
And there is no Romero.
Yes, it will be a big cracker. Romero or no Romero, they never build a team around Romero.
When Romero
He is-
plays
he
for
is part-
Tottenham,
he is part of the
gives them
team.
solidness.
He is part of the team. You understand me? If you watch out now, Liverpool goalkeeper that came back, Ederson, is not in better
Alisson.
form. Or Alisson
Alisson
Becker.
Becker.
Alisson Becker. Now.
Yeah.
He is not in
At all.
a better
best
form. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So seeing the type of attack Tottenham have,
I'm pushing on.
there is a goal or goals for Tottenham in that game. So if there will be a win, I see Liverpool winning by 3 goals to 2.
Okay. Yeah. So, Mickey, what's your say? Tottenham, Liverpool.
It's gonna be a tough game for Liverpool, because why I say tough game is Liverpool will definitely concede goal, but they will win the match.
Okay.
Why I say they will win the game is this: if you look at Tottenham, you check their injuries. They have a lot of injuries. And, Liverpool, they are in a good shape right now. So I don't see Tottenham stopping them. But it will be a go-go match for Liverpool win.
Go, Liverpool win. Go, Liverpool win. Also, CJ.
Oh, there's always one thing about this Tottenham of a team. See, Tottenham of a team. There's always one thing. Last time, their coach was in an age of leaving Tottenham. Who did they win? Manchester City. You understand? They won them 2-0 in the cup game. And they still came back in the league and won them 3-0.
4-0.
4-0. See, Tottenham, I call them a big team. You say they're not a big
They are
team.
not
They're not a big
They
team in
might
England.
not be a big team, but they can still be a big team. Because, what
They're
do
among
you
the oldest team, but not the big
You
team.
understand? After all, they have played the Champions League.
I know, but they are not a
If
big
you-
team.
Let's start
If
the
criteria
play
to
Champions League.
count a big team,
They are not a big team.
Tottenham are short of it.
They are not a big
They
They
team.
are
average-
only
they
on
are
that
average.
level of a big team based on the fact that they have been long. But in terms of trophies,
Okay.
sponsorship deals, ticket
they
sales,
don't-
jersey sales, they're
they
not in
don't-
top 10 in EPL.
okay, no problem about that. So what I'm trying to say is, playing against Liverpool that's in form, it's gonna be a tough game.
But
And to
then-
me, I'm not seeing Liverpool winning that game.
See, they have met Tottenham 6 straight times. Tottenham have not survived it. Just that they will
What
be
are you going to now? History.
They will
You're
still
going
win the game.
History.
They are okay.
That's something.
You check the history.
They came Adela.
You check the history
You are
based on
always-
the
you are
performance
always
of
on
the
history.
team. No, coach.
And when it comes to that side, you
don't be
go
angry, don't
to
be angry.
statistics.
Liverpool
When you
have
read statistics, go back to history.
Liverpool have
Okay.
the history, and they are still okay. They are in a good form.
Man City against
continue.
Tottenham before the cup game. Before Man City played Tottenham, Man City was winning games.
Now it's a lie.
Yes, now
It's a lie.
it was Tottenham that started beating them.
It was Tottenham that started
Beating them from the
Man City
2-0. They
problem.
said, "Wow, Tottenham shocked them."
That was
Then
what
the next
started
game.
the problem.
Yes, now
It was
They
Man
will-
City.
It was
Tottenham.
it was
Tottenham.
Tottenham in
Yeah,
the cup
League
game.
Cup, EFL Cup.
It was Tottenham. And Man City,
Tottenham
you
started
cannot even like Man City Tottenham for the past 6 seasons. You know, it's nothing to write home about. So that football changes.
Or you are saying the match will end draw.
In favor either Tottenham. It's a win or draw for Tottenham.
You know, draw for
Yeah,
Tottenham.
that's my prediction.
I'll remind you of this when we'll talk
No
about
problem.
it.
That's my own opinion. I'm saying it on based on I've watched
they
the
are
team.
going to.
I know what they can do. They do miracles sometimes.
We're going
So
to
that
shift
football.
focus from the EPL and go straight to La Liga. We have just 2 games. The first game is a very big game coming up against first position and the second position in La Liga. Barcelona up against Atletico Madrid.
And then go drop points now.
Yeah, you don't believe they go drop
And then go
points.
drop points.
But you're not going to believe your team go drop
Who
points.
will drop points?
Them go drop points does not mean
One person go drop points. Now sure.
See,
the two can drop points. One person can drop points.
the last
You
time
understand?
that Atletico
Eh.
beat Barcelona was 2019.
Chidoke is talking in favor of Real
Coach, let me
Madrid.
remind this
He's
man. I
talking
don't know.
in favor of Real
I don't
Madrid.
even know where you
Two
are
of
going.
them
They
are
go drop
ahead of
points.
Real Madrid.
Yes.
So if anyone
one
wants to say
point.
that one of them
They
must
play
play
draw.
draw,
They go drop points
yes,
together.
that's what he's saying.
But I know where he's going.
Don't
Barcelona
worry.
to drop
When
When
points.
we get to that place, you tell me where I'm
If
going.
Atletico wins, but Barcelona has dropped points.
But Barcelona is not dropping the
If
points.
Barcelona wins,
Wait,
Atletico
Atletico
has
will
dropped
drop
points. So he's talking in favor. Yeah, it will favor
Me,
Real Madrid.
I believe
You understand?
that game, Barcelona will win. Because this season against big side, they've not really disappointed.
What are you saying? Barcelona will win the
They've been able
game.
to turn up. Every time they are playing
Who
against
is
a
playing
bigger-
home?
Barcelona.
Barcelona is playing home. And Atletico have not seen win for 6 matches now lately.
What you say?
Atletico have not. As in,
At home, when they
at
play
home,
against Barca.
when they play against Barca.
Okay,
Atletico,
in
the only
previous
one
game-
was
Yeah.
one.
In
In
previous
previous
Yes,
game,
previous game.
and Barca this season has not won, has the lower rate of home winning.
Against smaller
Is it?
positions,
Is it?
yes.
Are you talking?
Yes,
Are
but
you
against
talking?
bigger
home.
teams.
Atletico is
Tico
not.
has not lost in their home.
Atletico is not.
Tico in home has not lost in home. In away, they are second. Madrid is first. Barca is third.
I'm trying to tell you
That's
this
what
now.
I'm telling me. Barca has
In
lost
case
more.
you don't know.
The same way you are bringing history to favor.
I'm not bringing history. I'm
back-
bringing
wait,
currently.
I want to say something.
That is why.
The same
that
way
is
you are
why
bringing
we
history
always
to
have to
back-
use one thing.
Same
say what you
thing.
are saying.
If you
I'm
want,
bringing history. I'm telling you the current
if
situation.
you want to forecast and make predictions, there are 2 facts you focus on. You go back to history, then come back to present form.
Current
In
form.
football. That's
That's
what
what I'm-
it gives
that's
you
what
an
I'm using.
edge.
You
Now,
use
football is a
history,
game of
then you
football
use
is a
the
game
current.
of luck and effort.
If the history
might come in
you
and
are
put
okay, their history you have built up this team very
And
well.
current
Now
form, you are
current
okay.
form you are not
The
okay.
possibility of you
you
continuing
losing
that
the game
victory
is
is
very
slim.
clear.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Let me say something. Wait.
I disagree.
Let me
too.
die before
I
you
disagree.
bury me.
See what?
Let me
Okay, let me tell you.
wait.
Wait,
Sorry.
hold
Let
on.
me-
I think.
disagree.
Sorry.
Let me-
Let's just hear from his own.
Let me-
Atletico,
Let me die before you bury me.
Okay.
Before you make predictions, if I want to go and fight a 7-year-old boy, I am older than him. You check history. History will always back the older person to win in terms of experience, in terms of age, in terms of strength, over that big child. That's how it is in football. In terms of money, in terms of sport depth, in terms of strength, the bigger teams will always have that edge first.
Yeah.
Now go back to history. How many times they've played? I have edged them so many times. You now come back to the game proper. Football is a game of effort and luck. If in that game I have 20 chances, I don't convert any. You have one and you convert, you don't win. History will take it on that day. So time, you won.
I like what you said last. You know why I like what you said last? Barcelona Las Palmas. Let me.
You don't even understand what I'm saying.
No, I said.
In so many meetings, Barcelona Las Palmas.
That's why I
Barcelona
said, I
has
love what you
wait,
said
now wait.
last,
Let
but
me
you said
finish.
luck
Because if you
and effort. That's why I said I love what you said last. Because Barcelona in that game tried their best. After Barcelona scored on the 14th minute, they couldn't get it. Look, see, Barcelona was just all attack, and they couldn't get the goal. That means luck was not on their side. That's why I said, maybe you should check out history, statistics. Barca is in form. Barca has more history.
do you understand what I said?
Has more
I
money.
said
Has more
when
money,
you now
players.
bring
has
in
more players.
history and
And the
form,
players are okay. Nobody
luck
was
and
injured.
effort now will now
And
determine
that's why
what will
that's the
happen
same
in
thing I'm
the
telling
game.
you. That's why I said I love what you said.
But do you
last.
want to hear the news? The news is this: Barcelona will win.
Your prediction?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me not.
If we should go with statistics now,
Statistics.
Atletico is in form more than Barcelona.
What are you saying?
Yes.
They are both of them. They are in form.
You remember when I-
Both of them
You
they are in
remember-
form. Yes.
6 straight
Atletico
games.
are win more
Barca
than
has
them,
not won
but they
6
are in
straight
form.
games.
Wait.
Barca has not won 6 straight games.
I know, but Barcelona is also in form.
Let
That
us
is
not
why it is called
say-
prediction. It
Barcelona
not
is
a-
also informed.
That's
Now,
what
Tico
I'm
have
let us
win
not- let us
okay,
not-
straight
let us
match.
not-
Yes.
Let us not
You're giving
Now,
your own
waste
prediction.
much of our
Now,
time on
okay.
this.
What's your
Barca,
What's your prediction? What's your say? Barca, Atletico Madrid.
It's gonna be it's a go game, and Barcelona will win
I
2-1.
see that same result. My own prediction.
2-1.
So, coach, what's your?
yeah, it is a very, very good game. It will be a very good game with high expectations. Remember, two of them are fighting for who will be at the top,
And they are rivals.
and they are rivals
Madrid
too.
and Catalan.
And they know the person that is coming behind them.
Yeah.
So the game will be a very
Very
strong
tough
one indeed.
Intense.
But that game, I see it as a score draw.
The score draw. 1-1,
Yes.
2-2,
1-1.
2-2, 3-3. So, CJ, what's your say?
Well, I don't have much to say. From the little I've said, I don't want us to debate on that more anymore. You understand? See, these are La Liga teams. You understand? There's pride. They're fighting for pride, fighting for points. You understand? There's always a game. In as much as Barcelona, if you check out Barcelona and Atletico, yes, Barca is always coming out outstanding because to them they feel they know how to beat the Madrid teams. Because their aim in La Liga is to beat any team that is Madrid. That's their
That's
aim.
not their aim.
I'm
That's
telling
what you think.
I'm telling you, that's
Everybody's aim competing in a league is to
I'm-
beat anybody in front
Do you
of
know
them.
why I
And
said
carry
so?
the title.
Do you know why I said so? Do you know why I said so? If you check out in Europe, Tico and Madrid has competed more than Barcelona. But if you check out when Barcelona beats Madrid or Tico, the whole world would know about it.
Because you're
But
the
when-
big side.
But when
your squad
Madrid
depth
or
is
Tico would beat Barcelona, it seems as if everywhere is calm.
The whole world
Okay, now
is
let me
here,
say-
yeah,
let me say
yeah,
something.
it's-
Let me say
what are
something
you
quickly.
saying?
It's not
Do you know why the world will celebrate Las Palmas winning Barcelona?
why.
Smaller team winning
It's
bigger
just
team.
one big reason.
Why was
It
it?
is the difference between the squad depth. If you can spend 2 billion, your squad is worth 2 billion, my squad is worth 200 million. I'm beating you. It's a big deal.
So what?
Brother,
what
the squad depth, some clubs can enter into a market, see a player of 10 naira, buy it 200 million.
that's true. That's
You know, coach,
So they
understand,
overvalue some players.
coach, understand that is
Do you understand
that's a
me?
different
So
thing.
when you
from what I'm
overvalue
saying.
some players,
Well,
you see the
coach,
counting on that team,
my
say
own
they have
prediction
a
is-
squad with
that's
we
a
not
different
go
thing.
far.
That's a different from what
For
I
we
said.
not to go far.
When Mamelodi Sundowns went to the FIFA World Club Cup and they went very far in the competition, the only thing that made people talk about Mamelodi Sundowns was the squad depth, salary structure.
No problem.
The highest paid player in Mamelodi Sundowns then was
Let's
$20,000.
let's not go to
Champions
Madrid.
League.
Played
Let's not
against- yes.
let's don't go
World
to
Cup,
World Cup,
Sundowns.
When they went there,
Let's
did
not
very
go
well.
to
Same
Sundowns.
thing
That one is
in
African
Egypt,
aspect.
Are they the richest, the biggest club in Africa?
No.
Presently now.
President,
Presently now, they're among the biggest.
They are among,
they-
but
that is what
they
I
are
did.
not the
Yeah,
biggest.
they are not.
No.
So
So
that's
what
People
happened to
celebrated them because that was their first time. They
David.
did very well.
David. Let's
So-
just at least I know we still have some other guests to talk about. Let me give my prediction. It's a 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw.
And
That's it to me.
so our last game of preview is Sevilla against Madrid.
Madrid
Let's
against
start with
Sevilla. Madrid
against Sevilla.
So that's my team. I know their features. And
Mm.
everything. You know, when it comes to Madrid, Galacticos, the Whites, I'm not saying they are perfect, but everybody's always scared of us. Any team playing us, yeah, if you win Madrid, the jubilation is always more.
Get why?
What do you mean by anybody?
Yes!
Everybody is afraid of
Villarreal won, Lille won Madrid, and the players, they did party for them. It's
You know
not
what?
easy.
You know what? What is
Victory,
missing about this
Victory,
Madrid?
victory is worth celebrating.
That's what
Barcelona
I'm-
won.
What are you saying?
If it was
is
Madrid
worth
that won
celebrating.
Lille, why would they celebrate?
This is what I'm trying to explain to us now. That
They won't celebrate.
this is the reason they celebrate.
If we win Sevilla,
If a 7-year-old boy
celebrate.
come here carry you up, knock you for ground,
They will celebrate the boy.
You see me?
See.
They will celebrate and a champion in B.
Definitely.
Do you know how much?
Really?
Do you know how
Really?
much they have invested in Real
Do
Madrid?
you know what Madrid is?
Do you know the
That's-
kind players and the kind money they have invested on those guys?
We don't have to use such comparing.
Coach, sorry to say, Barcelona now beating Madrid. Does it
They're
mean
on the
that
same
Barcelona-
level now.
And the world will hear.
What I don't want to hear is that everybody is scared of Madrid. Go straight to the point.
It's true.
Why will you say that? Why will you use that word?
I don't
Everybody
mean
is
to
scared.
cause. I don't
Who
mean
and
to
who is
cause-
scared?
So many. See,
I don't even understand. Who and who is scared?
see. Let me
Go
tell
straight to
you,
the point.
there's a quote.
Aston Villa.
There's a quote.
Sevilla you are looking at. Sevilla you are looking at. You are not going to beat him
I'll
so
beat
easy.
them.
You want?
Okay, you're going to be there.
I'll definitely be
Okay.
there because
What's the
there's
final
a
score?
very.
Okay.
There's a
What's
very.
the final
See,
score?
let me tell you.
What is the scoreline?
Football changes. Football changes.
What is the scoreline next year?
Football
You will
changes.
beat them,
Madrid
right?
is a team that concedes goals.
Okay.
This season, our defense has been in a run of like the
king.
That's
You
a
don't have good
It
defenders.
happens.
king that doesn't
Yes.
they don't know how to safeguard their palace.
Even when we have the best defenders in the world, they score Madrid.
For sure, everything we concede. So
You understand?
What's the final score prediction
My final score is 3-1, 2-1
in favor of Madrid?
in favor of Madrid.
So make it
And let me remind you, they are still the king.
big one.
You remember what I told you last
Fear
week?
factor.
You remember what I told you last weekend against Real Balakana?
Yeah.
You
We didn't lose.
You didn't say you're going to
I
lose.
didn't say you could lose.
You said you're not going to leave.
I don't know why you forgot
that
it so
stadium
much. This guy is
completely
like you are taking some.
Definitely, I was not seated when he said so.
You were saying
You were
what?
here.
You were.
You were
God's-
here.
Amanda
here.
will start this man. You were seated
You were
here.
seated here. I still remember. I still
You were
remember.
seated here.
You sat down beside him when he told you.
I will play. You want me to
categorically
go back to YouTube and
that
show you the
Madrid will not go out with full point.
Was it that
I
game or
told
this
you.
I remember. I still reminded you when we
I
started
told
the
you. I
next
said you will not go home
If
with
you get
3
a
points.
full-time
I said
draw.
it's draw match.
We get Liverpool to draw.
It will also turn to be.
draw against Fulham?
Yes, he beat Liverpool to draw.
What you saying?
Go check. Go check.
I remember he said
It's like I said Fulham Liverpool. I said it's a draw match. The only prediction I missed last weekend, it was only
I think Arsenal.
Chelsea, and I said Brentford is going to get a goal. They are not good at away. That's the only prediction.
Well,
I told you Manchester United
if
will
it's this
win.
weekend game, I was
Let me give you.
No, you were,
Wait.
don't worry. You
Let
were
me
seated.
give
I
you.
will still show you.
Let
the
me
video.
give you bad prediction that will shock you. You will not like it.
Okay,
Do you want me to tell you?
definitely. I want to hear.
Sevilla will shock you at home.
Wow, that's football. It happens.
That's what I know.
So
That's
what's
what
your,
you always say.
what's your final score?
So what's the final score?
It will be Real Madrid 0, Sevilla 1.
Okay.
It's the coach.
Very fine result. If we go by it. And if it comes, it will be a very good
For the
result.
punters watching.
Everybody will want to.
He will not like it.
But as it is,
He will not believe it.
Madrid playing at home to Sevilla. I believe it's a sure game.
Sevilla is
Do you
stepping
know-
up their game.
Yeah, they are stepping up their game, and some people have stepped their own up already. Do
Thank you.
you understand me? So the game, I'm not going to talk much about the game. It will be an interesting game to watch, but the result is going to favor Real Madrid.
Okay,
Madrid,
that's
like
your opinion.
Manchester United, will always concede. So I see the match ending 2-1 or 3-1 in favor of Real Madrid.
So Madrid winning that game. So unfortunately, we've come to the end of another exciting and entertaining edition of the Fan Football Podcast Show. And of course, as you all know, we have our social media pages. Do ensure to follow us on our social media pages. And from us, TRF Podcast Show, to our listeners and viewers out there, this is us wishing you Merry Christmas in advance. And all of us here,
And a happy new year.
sweet love, mercy, and please spread the love. Spread the love. Until we meet again, it's goodbye for now. Thank you.
Thank you.